Good evening everyone and welcome to this evening's race. We are at Daytona for the Daytona Road Course, and as you can see, South Africa are on pole. Are they finally getting in their stride? They had a bad race last time. They got knocked out by Argentina and had to finish the race after leading most of it. They got the bonus points at the end. As you can see, Jamaica in second, Argentina in third, USA fourth, Mexico in fifth, Republic of Ireland in sixth, Italy in seventh, England in eighth, Wales, who won their first race of the season last time, in ninth, and Australia in 10th. It's the usual top 10. We seem to be getting a routine of cars at the front. Who is at the back of the grid? We have Canada, who are not taking part by the looks of things. They've not done a time. Does that mean they are not in the race? Have they not qualified, or is there something wrong with the car? Maybe. Who knows? So that is the road course there. As you can see, it takes a lot of the Daytona Speedway in, but also we go infield for the road part. Now, last time we had the road course was on a little test race that I did live, and there wasn't exactly thrilling, but it wasn't too bad. Denny Hamlin went and won that one. That was testing if the clash would be any fun at Daytona, because next year the clash is at Daytona, but it is on the road course. So without further ado, let's get into the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
So the drivers are starting their engines, and we are ready to get away on the go with this road course race. As we do a pace of the track, you'll see how the track works and how different it is from the normal speedways that we do. So if you've just joined us, you'll notice we are doing a pace lap of the Daytona Road Course, as the Nations Cup 5th round is at the road course. And they're going pretty fast for a pace lap. Not changed anything on this file. Left the INI file completely as it is. Just to see what the builder done with it, the person who built this track. If you go to the beginning of this video, you'll see who built it. I can't remember his name, but it is based on the 2008 version of the road course. The pace truck seems to be wanting to get this race over and done with. He's going pretty fast, Perhaps he has got a dinner to get home to. Hello Brian, no problem mate, no problem. So as the cars come round from that last bend, we will start the race, the green flag will drop, and we will have a race underway as the cars come towards the starter. And they're off. We have a green flag and they are off. And there is that awesome chicane. Absolutely love that chicane. They've not done a lap yet. They're on their first lap of 27. Only 27 laps tonight. To do the full course would take 3 hours. We did it on a trial, I think it was. And it was about 2 hours and so odd minutes. I love doing this, but not that long. So as we go for our first lap then, Jamaica hit with 118 miles an hour down there. South Africa are 0.34 behind. Can they catch up with the Jamaicans? South Africa want a win this season. They want to defend that championship, and they're not doing a good job so far. If you've just joined us, you'll notice the ticker at the bottom is cut off. I do apologise. We will fix that tomorrow, but at least we have a ticker this time. We didn't have one last night. So Canada in last place. They did start the race. They obviously didn't do a qualifying lap, so I'm guessing they had issues there. As you can see, Jamaica are in first place. South Africa just behind, with Argentina in third place. So as Jamaica come around to rack up another lap, what speed will they hit this time, and will they have made that gap bigger between them and the South Africans, who look like they're trying to catch up with the Jamaicans but are not having so much luck. 119 this time. South Africa have closed that gap to 0.17, so they've knocked off 17 seconds of that time. As you can see, we are on a road course. It is all about the turns. It's all about overtaking on the turns, just like Formula 1 or just like any other road course race. It is literally go too slow on them corners and the person behind will overtake you. So Jamaica currently in the lead. Nothing major has happened, no cautions as of yet, as we get to the turns of the Daytona Speedway. South Africa were catching up, but it looks like Jamaica are making a bigger gap now. South Africa seem to have a lot of speed on them turns and down these straights, but it seems Jamaica have the more decent handling of a car by the looks of things. So South Africa haven't made any dents on that 0.17. It stayed the same. No change and no dust in the background that time. So I'm guessing they've learnt from their mistakes last time. As you can see, USA are in 4th, Mexico 5th, Republic of Ireland are in 6th, Italy in 7th, England in 8th. In 9th place we have Wales, who won the last race. In 10th we have Australia. Basically they are in their qualifying positions. No one has moved anywhere yet. Now, is this the problem with road courses? You don't get much overtaking. And there is that chicane I was on about. I love that chicane. I don't know if you've ever played Forza Motorsport 7, but that is one of the courses on the track, on the game, sorry. And it is awesome to hit that with a nice Lamborghini or something. You just literally drift it round them bends. It's awesome, and especially watching the replay. So Jamaica have knocked 2 seconds off that time. That would have been going down that straight there as they come around the first big turn, or small turn, or tight turn I should say. As you can see, all the cars coming down the front stretch there. Awesome view, awesome picture, very picturesque. Not much is happening though. America, you can see there, in Ireland, Portugal, England. Argentina still in 3rd, not making any movements at all. There's not much going on, I've got to say. as you can see, South Africa have lost some time there. They're now 0.62. Jamaica were flying though. So at the back of the grid, as you can see, that is Finland and Greece by the looks of things. Fighting out at the back there. Is that Greece or is that Uruguay? I get them two mixed up because they're very, very similar cars. That is Uruguay. So it's Greece and Uruguay at the back. Canada have now pushed their way up by the looks of things. Not a good race for them. Usually very, very good. But not having a good race today. Perhaps it's because it's a road course. South Korea and Korea fighting it out. There is Croatia. You can't miss them in their amazing colours. I do love that car, I've got to say. Northern Ireland not having the greatest of starts to their Nations Cup series, their debut. But it's all about learning and hopefully doing better next season. They're going to take a lot away from this season. There is Nigeria, again, not having a greatest of debuts. Brazil, a veteran now, they were here last year. But again, this year they have not peaked like they did last time round. There is China, all out on their own. Again, they have not done anything excessive this season. There is the Dutch. Now, the Dutch have been touch and go really most of the season. We all expected them to do really well, but they haven't. They've got a strong car, a strong driver, but things are just not going right for them at the moment. There is Germany, another one who's been very, what can I say, the word is, not fulfilling what they're expected of them. They have, last season didn't have a good season, and this season they're not having a good season. They could do a lot better. There is the Russians, had a good race last time out. But in the end they were like South Africa and got caught up in an accident outside the pits and were taken out of the race, unfortunately. There is Iceland. They've had a win under their belt already this season. They are going to be looking to hopefully get another win if possible. It would be nice for them, but they are struggling in 17th place at the moment. There is the Spanish and the French just in front of them with Morocco. There is Saudi Arabia just behind Poland. Poland not doing as well as they did last season. Portugal having a much better season this year round, a lot better. Not saying they're winning, but they've progressed to mid-table rather than bottom of the table, unlike last season where they were struggling big time. There's the Australians who had a fantastic race last race. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen for them. There is the last race winners, Wales. Just behind England in 9th place. Again, this is the first time for them on a road course, so it should be interesting to see how they go, because their straight line speed is phenomenal. I can't tell you how quick they are this season. They are breaking records, but again, this is a test for them on this road course, because as we know, not many straights, a lot of corners. There is England there, so unlucky not to win the last race. There's Italy. Ireland come out of nowhere the last race round. They were like 9th, 10th for a lot of the race, and then all of a sudden, from nowhere, the last 5 laps, they were fighting it out with the top 4 drivers. It was incredible where they came from. I just don't know where they got that speed. Again, they're like Wales, they have a lot of straight line speed, but handling wise, not as good. And there's the Americans, they won at Iowa. That was obviously a short track race. They didn't do well last time around. They did okay, but not brilliant. They were looking for another win, but they didn't get it, and they're looking for a win this time. They'll be happy that it's at Daytona, back home where they belong, but they're going to struggle to catch up with them Argentinians. And there is the South Africans racing with last year's nemesis Jamaica last season. Then two dog and cat the whole season, trying to outdo each other. This season we haven't seen it until today. This is the first race we've seen where both cars have been this close together, fighting it out. And at the moment, yes, South Africa have pulled back a few seconds and got down to 0.26. But I just don't think this is going to be their day. I think Jamaica will run from second to first all the race. So we are on lap 10. Let's have a look at the standings. So as you can see, Jamaica are top, South Africa in second, Argentina third, USA in fourth, Mexico fifth, Republic of Ireland in sixth, Italy seventh, 8th is England, 9th Wales and 10th Australia. So not much has changed between laps. We have 17 laps left. We've been running for 25 minutes and the time is 9:26 UK time. South Africa now bringing that lead to 0.25, so they are catching up again, but will they back off like they did last time? This race reminds me of a Formula 1 race actually. I've got to say, not much overtaking, you know, first or second is in first, and it stays like it for like 72 laps. A typical Formula 1 race these days, usually it's a Mercedes at the front and a Hamilton at the front, and it just gets boring. And I've got to say, this race is not what I expected. I expected a little bit more from this one today. But they're just being steady and getting on with the race. A lot of these drivers never raced on road course before, so perhaps it's taken a while to get used to. Is Jamaica now pushing again and I think they've made that gap wider as they come to the chicane. Yep, and there you can see it. South Africa are now 4-7 behind, so Jamaica either sped up or South Africa slowed down, one or the other. But South Africa don't seem to be that bothered about catching them. They don't seem to be putting that much pressure on Jamaica. But is there something else planned? Are they planning something else? Are they petroled up and tired up for the full 27 laps as well, or will a pit stop change all that? It looks like the South Africans have brought that back down to 0.17 down that back front straight there, but wasn't enough. But they were getting some clean air, which made them go a little bit faster. Obviously they were a bit lower on the track, so maybe, just maybe, that will be their next plan next time round. Once they get on that speedway part, go lower, get the clean air, and maybe push past Jamaica. Is literally a race between Jamaica and South Africa, as South Africa again get very close to Jamaica. They are now pushing by the looks of things. Is there going to be potential pit stops? Is that why they are getting closer? Perhaps they know something that we don't. Well, look how close South Africa are getting now. As they come to the chicane, they are getting closer and closer, looking to make a move. But again, Jamaica pushing away, pulling away from the South Africans. South Africa now on the speedway part. Jamaica now closing off that clean air they had last time round. But will South Africa go higher this time, or will they go lower again? 0.14 for the South Africans. They are definitely making progress, and so are the Argentinians by the looks of things. So watching South Africa there, watching their view of the Jamaicans, it looks like South Africa have lost a bit of time on that lap. Double shifting as well, as you could see, as they come down. Will that time? South Africa, a little bit of a slip there. It's 0.15, so they lost a second due to that double shift there, but doesn't make a difference. They are still keeping the pressure on Jamaica. Oh, and Jamaica pull up with an engine problem. Black smoke coming out of that car. Jamaica out of the Daytona Road Course. They are gone as we catch up with the leaders, who are now South Africa. This will be their lucky day, and they will now have to fight off the Argentinians, who now see the possibility of a first place finish in front of them. Can they catch up with South Africa? Can South Africa make a big gap between them? I can't believe it. I can't believe Jamaica blew up their engine. They must have pushed that pretty hard. Well, it doesn't say they've retired yet. They may try and get that engine sorted, but black smoke or bluey blacky smoke is not a good thing, and that could be curtains for the Jamaicans. Unlucky for them. That was bad. They will though probably get the bonus points for the most laps led. as they were leading on lap 16, and there's only 10 laps to go, so they can't be beaten, so they will get the bonus points for that. But look at South Africa, way ahead of Argentina, way ahead, 0.27. It looks like they're going to make that gap bigger now. They are pushing this car. Let's hope they can make it to the end of the race and not have an issue, a car issue like Jamaica did. That was bad, really bad day for them. As we have some pit stops on lap 17, 10 laps to go, and South Africa come in losing that first place spot. Is this risky move, or is this a potential plan that they have? As you can see, Jamaica still there trying to get fixed up. Oh, and they got hit by South Africa as Jamaica pull out. And they are out of the races. They got a little nudge from Jamaica. That was like a high five moment for South Africa. Give them a nudge. So what will happen now? Will Argentina go in the pits after these? As America come out before South Africa, but South Africa move faster. Look at America go. They want that first place. So as we get back into the race, the Argentinians will, of course, come into the pits. They're in first place. South Africa will want to catch them up. Can they do it? Is it possible? So there are the Argentinians. They've come out of that corner. Will they go in to the pits, and will South Africa catch them up as they come to the chicane? We can't see where South Africa are, of course, but we know they're out of the pits. We know they're racing with America. Are the Argentinians going to come in? This will be interesting. If they don't, they will continue to be in first place as they come round. Are they slowing up? They don't look like they are. They look like they're carrying on. They are. They're carrying on. The Argentinians are doing another lap. Wow. So South Africa now at the chicane with America in 5th place according to them readings. If we look at the ticker, I've not looked at the ticker for a while, so I'm not sure what's going on that. That will be more up to date than that board up there. South Africa come round the last bend, the last turn, to come over the start finish line. Wow, what a move by Argentina, staying out for 2 laps rather than just the one as we come into the first corner. Portugal, they're coming out of the pits. Let's hope they don't hit South Africa. So there is Argentina. Will they pit this time on before they get onto lap 20? Will they pit, or will they just carry on again? Are they all loaded up for the whole race? This will be interesting. They have caught out South Africa hugely. South Africa are in 6th now. We're running in 1st because Jamaica come out of the race because of an engine issue. Argentina took over the lead from South Africa, with all of us expecting them to go in the pits, but they didn't. They carried on. And are they going to carry on again? If they carry on again, then it's curtains for South Africa, I'm afraid. They are carrying on again. Argentina are not pitting. Argentina, I repeat, are not pitting. Oh my god, they are fueled up and ready to go for this whole race. I'm shocked by this move. I'm shocked. And there is South Africa coming out of the chicane. They're not that far behind. 39.95 seconds. I suppose that is quite a bit. But in terms of cameras, they're not that far away from each camera. But wow, what a move by Argentina, staying out, letting the South Africans mess up big time. So everyone has pitted except Mexico and Argentina. Everyone has pitted except for these two. Is there a little bit of teamwork or something going on here? Have the Argentinians and Mexico fueled up for the whole race? And are their tyres in decent condition because they've been pacing the lap? They've not been pushing it like the other teams have. Or are they going to come in on this lap? Have they given themselves enough time, enough distance between them and South Africa? South Africa now in 4th place. And there you go. There you go. Argentina and Mexico both come in at the same time. Where are the South Africans? There they are. They're in 3rd place. As they come down to the chicane, they will get back into 1st, with America going into 2nd. Argentina had to pit. They couldn't make they couldn't go any further. Unfortunate for them. South Africa will go past them by the looks of things. They are flying down this this front straight, to go past the pits. The Argentinians will probably have just been jacked up. Fuel line in. Will they have enough time to get out and catch up with the Americans? There they are, Mexico and Argentina both coming out at the same time. Oh, and here we go. They're going to come out at the same time. Argentina, no! South Africa got in front, just got in front, as America also got in front of Argentina. Wow, that was millimetres. Literally milliseconds. What a pit stop from Argentina. Unfortunate for them, they are in 3rd place. South Africa take back 1st place on lap 21. It's not updated on there, I'm afraid, but it will update shortly. Mexico are 6th place on the ticker tape for some reason. That's not updated either, but it will update in due course. I do apologise. See, I knew the pit stops would make this race exciting. Absolutely brilliant. Argentina staying out for 2 laps. I expected them to go for another one, but they didn't. Sorry, 3 laps they stayed out for. But no, they didn't. They had to come in. They had to get some fuel and some tyres. And so did Mexico. Both drivers, both teams had not pitted. They thought they'd given themselves enough distance between South Africa and America, but they hadn't. And they had to go in at that time, and they did, and it's gone wrong for them because now they're 3rd, and they are a little bit behind now as the table updates. South Africa and America 1 and 2. So could South Africa potentially win their first race of the season? They won 2 last season. They had 5 podiums last season. Not so good this season, but this could kickstart. Their last race kickstarted their season. Unfortunately, it all went a bit wrong due to Argentina, funnily enough. Looks like there could be a bit of rivalry between them. But yeah, South Africa now look like the dominant side in this race, as the ticker tape has updated. South Africa first, America in second, Argentina third, Italy now in fourth, Portugal in fifth, fantastic race from Portugal and Italy, Mexico in sixth place, Republic of Ireland making up the seventh spot, England in eighth, great race by them. In ninth it's Australia, they've moved up a space, and 10th place we have Wales, who have lost a couple of spaces. So we've been running for 47 minutes. The time is 21:49, and we have South Africa in the lead after Jamaica were leading for 16 laps and then had an engine blowout. We've heard from the team principal that it was an engine blowout. It couldn't have been fixed. They did try, but it wasn't going to be successful, so they pulled out of the race. South Africa overtook the Jamaicans and have been leading ever since, but Argentina done a double on them, and as South Africa pitted, Argentina stayed out for 3 laps, hoping to make enough room between them both, so when they pitted they could come out in first, but it unfortunately didn't happen, and Argentina just weren't fast enough to get out of the pits in front of the South Africans, who are making a huge gap between them and America as we go into lap 24. Yes, Brian, it has been a good race. It's been exciting. No crashes, no cautions, which is really good. Everyone's safe and sound. But the pit stops really did make it exciting. And I think that's why Formula 1 is so popular. Because you could be leading the race, all race, and all of a sudden the pit stops changes everything. I've been building my website today, Brian, and once it goes live and that, I'll obviously put it in one of the descriptions of one of the videos I do. But it's going to have all the information from the Nations Cup, Piston Cup, all the other leagues that I do, and it's also going to have a page full of mods and things that I use. So if there's anything there that you don't use, by all means download it. I'm going to put as many as I can up that the website allows me to, of course. As the cars come down, as you can see, South Africa and America are well ahead of Argentina, but America look like they've caught up with the South Africans. They were 0.47 in front, South Africa. Has that gap diminished? Are South Africa slowing down? Is there an issue with that car? Let's hope not. We've already had bad luck for Jamaica. We don't want it for South Africa as well. As they come down the front straight, past the crowd, over the start-finish line. Let's have a look at the time. 0.24. Wow, so it has. America have closed that gap. Wow. So, are we looking at a last couple of laps period where South Africa are going to have to defend that position? Because it looks like to me America may be pushing to get that win. Okay, I don't really know much about Discord, to be honest. I'm on it. I read it. I read things because I'm on a Discord for Wreckfest, a group for Wreckfest, and BeamNG, and also there's a group for this on there, and a few other groups. But I don't actually get it. It's just like WhatsApp, isn't it, for gamers? Because I try to join a group and then you say something, you get kicked out for, you know. I joined some group, YouTube group, to promote your videos, and which I'm sure was owned by YouTube, and I went to promote a video and they kicked me out. So I don't actually get Discord really, because you've got to be so careful of what you do and say on there. So yeah, I got banned from Twitter for promoting my videos, which, you know, I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. It's my page, and I got banned from that as well. So, but yeah, Discord I'm not too clocked up on, so I don't really know much about Discord, but I do know there's some good guys on there. As we come round to the 26th lap, South Africa have extended that gap now. Perhaps they were saving themselves that last lap, because they have now made it 0.65 in front of America. It's these turns that seems to slow the South Africans up. That car doesn't seem to be doing very well in the corners, especially the first few. America seems to have the upper hand, but I just don't think America are going to have enough in them to catch the South Africans. They are going to defend this lead because they want to win so desperately. No cautions as of yet, and I doubt there will be. Nothing has happened at the back of the grid. There is a massive gap between the back though. No one has been lapped yet. 36 went out for an accident. Now, I've not seen any yellow flags, so I don't know what happened to the number 36. But we shall have a look and see what lap that was after the race. Yeah, YouTube does that quite a lot, doesn't it? Send me it over on Facebook, Liam Santini. Just add me on there. Add me on Facebook if you've got it, of course. And then send me a message on there and we can exchange this Discord on there then. Be a lot easier. Then we can figure out how this commentary works. Because, you know, I remember the other day you offered your services to commentate, didn't you? So we are on last lap fever, baby. Last lap fever of the Daytona Road Course. First time the Nations Cup has been here. We are running at 54 minutes and it's 9:56 UK time as South Africa look to win the first Daytona Road Course of the Nations Cup and their first win of the season as holders of the Nations Cup. Will this give them a kickstart to defend that title a lot better than they have been? Not sure if we're going to have a Nations Cup tomorrow night. There may be a Wreckfest video tomorrow, or a Stuntfest video. I'm feeling a bit like I need to let some aggression off, and I do love them games for that. But we'll see. Maybe we will have a Nations Cup. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But hopefully soon I'll have a schedule up for you all so you can see what's on and when. So as South Africa come through the chicane, they go down towards the front straight to pick up their first win of the season. It's not been an exciting race, but it has been a little bit on the edge of your seat, especially the pit stop moments between South Africa and Argentina. Unfortunate for Jamaica, sorry, who engine blew, and there's the checkered flag. South Africa win the Daytona Road Course, the Nations Cup, their first win of the season. Poor old Jamaica getting an engine issues on lap 16 and having to pull out of the race. South Africa win their first race of the season. So there you go. There it is in full Writing, South Africa win, finally, for the first time this season. USA in second, Argentina in third. Tried to play a game with the South Africans, but unfortunately it backfired by a few seconds. Italy in fourth, having a very bad crisis in their country at the moment, sending lots of hugs and love to the Italians at the moment. Portugal in fifth place, Mexico 6th, Republic of Ireland 7th, England in 8th. Good race for them. They are getting a lot better at this NASCAR malarkey. Australia 9th and Wales make up the top 10. And as you can see, Saudi Arabia in 11th there. Spain, France finished either side of each other. There's Germany, Japan in 19th. Holland having a bad race down in 26th. Not good for them. Not had a good season really. And there's Jamaica. Morocco had the gearbox problem. Now, Jamaica did not have an accident. And we'll just get that down in writing, can we please? Because I witnessed what happened and their engine exploded. That was not an accident. Now, South Africa hit them in the pit stops, but that doesn't mean it was an accident. Morocco had a gearbox problem and they went out as well. South Korea finished last, but on the lead lap, which is good. Finland in 10th, Northern Ireland in 36th place, Finland in 37th. Sorry, not 10th. That's their car number. Uruguay didn't finish at the back, nor did Croatia. Having a good end to the race. Scotland, Brazil there. Canada started last with no qualification. But they did finish 28th. What a race. So let's go to the winner's circle. So there is the full standings of the league, and it's weird to think that South Africa are in 19th place. This time last season they were top. They've had one win, one top 5, one top 10. That would be today. They have had a bad start to their defence of the championship. Wales still top with a win and 4 top 10s, which is pretty good for their debut, and as is Australia, who are having a good season. USA in third, a lot better, much more improvement on last year. It's very close up the top, as you can see. Canada there as well. So we go down to the bottom, and Brazil are holding everyone up. The strongest team. Not good for them, having a bad season. Someone did mention the other day having relegation from the Nations League, having 3 teams relegated and 3 teams come in, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But I have thought about maybe having 20 teams per league, so having 2 leagues, having the Super League and a Division 1 league, where we could do promotion and relegation. But again, I'm still considering that. We'll have to have a think about that one. But as you can see, it is Pocono next on round 6. Let's have a look at this. So South Africa led for 8 laps of that race and won pretty easy really, but it was Jamaica who led the most laps but finished in last due to that engine failure which we witnessed. Pretty bad. That was on the 11th lap. Well, that was on the interval, sorry. 16 laps they led for, and then it all went Pete Tong for them, unfortunately. But South Africa win their first race of the season. They'll be very happy. Next up is Pocono, and that will be either tomorrow or Saturday night. I hope you can join us. Don't forget, Brian, to add me on Facebook and we can have a chat on there. And hopefully see you next time for round 6 of the Nations Cup. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. And I will get that ticker to work properly. I am determined. Take care, good night, sleep well.